Hi everyone, my name is Abhijeet Garg and today we will talk about Toyota Motors Corporation. So I will start with introduction and will come to the role of information technology in the supply chain of Toyota Motors. As we all know, Toyota Motors Corporation is a Japanese automobile manufacturer founded by Kishiro Toyoda in 1937 and is also known as the most successful automobile manufacturer all around the world. Nowadays, the significant factor for successful business operation is the strong supply chain management. The development and perfection in a supply chain management can reduce the cost for a company and increase its efficiency and responsiveness. Now I'm going to talk about the role of IT in supply chain of Toyota. Toyota is famous for its Toyota way of leadership and management. It has always adapted the latest technological trends and has always tried to outperform its competitors in every aspect. Talking about strong supply chain management system, in all Toyota factories, it produces consistently high quality cars with fewer working hours, lower inventory, and very fewer defects than any other competitor. The reason behind this achievement is the TPS, Toyota's production system. This is a socio-technical system developed by Toyota, enabling business processes to eliminate waste. Over these years, Toyota mastered its system and came up with two core TPS pillars, just in time and Kaizen. Now, creation of just-in-time system tells us that how Toyota utilizes one of the most refined supply chain frameworks in the production process, working hard with supplier to guarantee that parts show up exactly when they required. Talking about Kaizen system, it's a framework for persistent improvement. Toyota continually improves its business forms by discovering ways to take out waste out of its system. It can be as simple as providing the tool to an assembly station so that the worker doesn't have to waste his or her time walking to get it. They created Andon and Pokayok. Andon. Toyota uses overhead plasma screen and electronic display to convey the state of work in real time. On the assembly line, overhead screen tells supervisor in one glance if the station is working smoothly or not. The latest plasma screen also give information about the machine malfunction, the operator location, and what were the exact conditions when it broke down. Okayok. It might be something as basic as a tool holder with an electronic sensor, or it might be a light blind, a light emission that sends a signal to a system when a hand or some other object intrudes on its floor. The light curtain indicates a warning signal if it senses any unwanted obstacle on the line. Moreover, a cloud-based supply chain management solution, Toyota started using Kinex's rapid response to serve as its system of choice for managing its automotive supply and demand processes, which will upgrade its manual planning system with rapid response to collaborate and unite the company's global demand and supply planning between its sales and production divisions, creating a common platform and to help manage unit volume. This latest advancement by Toyota in its framework was done in 2018 by Kinexis. These are some examples of information system used by Toyota over the time.
Hello everyone, my name is Trenor, and now I'll be speaking on the supply contract of Toyota. Toyota Motors has been well known for its success when it comes to its supply chain management system. One of the factors that adds success is their relationship with the suppliers and how well they manage in doing business with vendors. Toyota does not simply procure its material to the winning bidder, instead, they work extremely together to achieve the highest quality of output of their products. While supply contracts are never been set in stone, maintaining strong ties with the top suppliers is a priority for the Japan-based multinational auto manufacturer. To maintain its relationship with suppliers, Toyota hands out awards yearly to suppliers that exceed performance targets. Toyota has also created supply partnering hierarchy to increase mutual understanding and trust, interlocking structures, control systems, compatible capabilities, information sharing between them and their vendors. Okay, now let's talk about the supply contract process. As you may see, the process is quite simple in understanding, as any company would do. First, a proposal, then an estimate has been made, which leads to a request, a sampling, quality assessment, negotiation of conditions, and then which leads to the contract signing. When it comes to Toyota normally looks for and investigates potential business partners which they can associate with, request an estimate, see according to their proposal, select a company that will be asked to send samples. If accepted, they request samples. If not, they send non-acceptance notification. Access the quality. They have a survey which has been conducted later on, which negotiates business conditions, which then leads to the signing contract. A supplier partnering hierarchy, as said before, was created to better understand the vendors and its potential components, which may be in order to understand how the suppliers work, their turn supplier rivalry into opportunity, in order to supervise their vendors, in order to develop their supply technical capabilities. They share information intensely by selectively. Six, they also conduct joint improvement activities.
Hello everyone, my name is Yirou Xiao, and for my part, I will introduce you the transportation in supply chain management of Toyota. As a transportation is the action that transfer products between stages in the whole supply chain system. It has great impact on both responsiveness and efficiency. Toyota makes efforts to achieve fast transportation so that acting as high responsiveness of the customers but lower efficiency. For the role in the competitive strategy, we all know that a company's competitive strategy is to find out the needs of customers and satisfy them. Transportation can help the company to find the proper location of facilities and inventories. One of the successful supply chain strategy of Toyota is that in each important market, Toyota has its own production facilities to decrease the long way heavy transportations for the products, which could save the time and cost of transportation so that find the right balance between responsiveness and efficiency. The two famous strategy for Toyota is known as manage optimal inventory and coordinate the relationship between factories. The first one, Toyota controls the inventory levels within the range of 7 to 10 percentage based on production fluctuations. Inventory levels will help it satisfy customers even if production is affected by internal effects. And the second one, the company can also ensure that the production capacity of each factory is determined in order to establish effective coordination at any given point in time to manage customer needs. Then let's move on to the transportation decisions for Toyota. As you can see in this figure, first, the input part. The raw materials produced by Toyota are obtained from third-party suppliers. To avoid stockpiling, Toyota has established an assembly system so that arranging the raw materials on the basis of actual needs and then transporting them from the warehouse to the factory. And then the activities. Toyota manages materials on production line through TPS, which is known as Toyota Production System. With TPS, each assembly line helps produce the final finished product. As can be seen in the figure, it will take about 3 days for processing, using 50 vehicles total 24 hours, and developing 35 full-time workers. And finally, the output part. After Toyota ships final products to dealers, customers can buy them directly from retail stores, and the company provides appropriate safety measures to manage the similar quality of the vehicles during transportation. As shown, the company used 7 employees to spend 2 days managing a barge of 50 vehicles of factory quality control, vehicle scheduling, and logistic arrangements.
Hello everyone, my name is Shanaya and I'm summarizing the whole Toyota Motors company with its analysis. Toyota Motors has been a huge motivation for other automotive manufacturers for a long time. It strives to remain a standard measure, especially in IT, supply contract and transportation, which has been explained in detail in the above slides. Despite of all the natural disasters and attacks which happened in Japan, It uprooted the capacity of many suppliers and has shaken the supply chain to its worst. It is necessary to keep pace with time and customer needs in the business, which will remain in the continuous improvement. The creative approach in supply chain and logistics would help increase the capacity without imposing cost challenges to Toyota Motors and any other manufacturing organization. The different opportunities which Toyota whole as a firm should adopt are taking a central view, expansion plans, defining logistical control, the North American network, designs for returnable packaging, and calculating future costs. The Toyota Motors has observed some silly lag or mistakes in some procedures in logistics, which takes place around the globe. After having a close look at it, it emphasizes smooth flow of production and just-in-time assembly, asks for strict on-time deliveries, while on the other hand, low inventory pool system for basic supplies demanding high frequency and small lot deliveries should be done appropriately. In 2015, there was a sudden but unintended problem regarding Toyota cars and trucks, which at that time made the biggest financial loss of money, and about 5.45 million cars were found out to be defective. It made accidental acceleration, which emerged severe loss among the firms and the dealers. After that incident, due to huge stock and returns of car, Toyota announced a halting sale and guaranteed to manufacture the defective models until the permanent solution isn't found. Because of this huge break, the company totally came into a temporary halt, which made a huge loss financially, and the reputation of the firm affected very negatively. After that, when the solution was found, it was tested to identify its originality and performance. The cost of manufacturing is not high, but the downtime cost, the repair cost, dealers' increased commission, inconvenience cost, and biggest of all, the opportunity cost reduced to its minimal. That customers didn't risk buying such models made a huge loss that year. Besides that, the Toyota company has announced an environmental change challenge 2050 to harmonize between nature and people in October 2015. They have been attempting to reduce pollution near zero, which will decrease the burden on the environment. They have aimed to achieve a sustainable society, which is a very positive and bold step towards nature, which is very commendable. It has been explained very detailed in our report. There are 6 challenges which aim to, of going beyond zero environment impact, hoping to achieve a 10 positive impact by 2050. That's all for today. Thank you so much.